Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm giving you a closer look at the transformation of this room from blank walls to custom cabinetry. This space is definitely coming to life. So now it's time to add the perfect workstation. Let's dive in. You've already seen the before clips when this room started as a blank canvas. First, I added the fresh new wall color, which was Whisper White and Bare, and then I followed with custom cabinetry to bring in that storage and of course some style. Then I added the doors back to the cabinetry, which it definitely needed. And now, as you see, the space is looking so much more cohesive, but it still needs a workstation. That for me, of course, is going to be a desk, and there's plenty of room for a desk in this space. Look at how open the floor space is. The cutting table is off to the side, but the focus now is creating a functional and beautiful desk area, which I definitely need. Found this desk a few months ago during a pre-loved shopping trip, and I couldn't pass it up. It's long, has drawers for storage, and I absolutely love the simplicity with a touch of elegance from the tapered legs. The best part, it was only $9.99. I've been holding on to it, and now it's finally time to add it to the space and give it a makeover. As you see, this desk is absolutely beautiful. Its timeless design is very clean. Its sleek lines with the rich dark wood stain that adds a bit of depth and character to it. The classic taper legs, which I mentioned before, are just feminine enough to complement the space, which will give it that subtle elegance which I need without it being too overwhelming with ornateness in maybe some other design of the leg. While there are a few scratches, which is expected because it's a desk and it's been pre-loved, it doesn't detract from its overall appeal at all. And actually, the minor imperfections are part of its story, just like us. I plan to give this desk a fresh coat of paint, which will not only cover the scratches, but also it will bring out its potential. It's the perfect balance for me for functionality and definitely style. This artwork is also part of the inspiration for the color process for the entire room. I was initially thinking of painting the desk a beautiful mauve with beige undertones that I found in the Oops Paint section of the hardware store for only $2. It immediately caught my eye and became part of the inspiration for the room's overall color palette. I also found a piece of fabric that perfectly complements this color, which ties into the rest of the decor for the space. And you can check out full behind the scenes looks and more decorating inspiration on my Patreon, which is listed down below in the description box, where I share all kinds of tips, tricks, hints, and extra ideas. I really love the mauve colors, so I painted a small swatch on the paper and lived with it for about a day or so, even though I really like it. Ultimately, I decided against it for a few reasons. I experimented with several other color samples, but ended up sticking with the same color I used for the cabinetry, which you know is Bare Whisper White. It's clean, neutral, and it ties everything together. So here's the first coat of the Whisper White on the desk. Unfortunately, I lost footage of the painting process, but I'm happy with how it's turning out. I know this has absolutely nothing to do with this room and its overall appeal, but I had just had the urge one day because I had been wanting to make this bag, and I finally made myself a pattern and actually made the bag. So that's what that's all about. Here's the final look of the desk after the 3 coats of paint. It's looking sleek and durable, ready to serve its purpose in the room. I'm really happy with how it turned out. The cabinet is still on the to-do list as it needs a fresh coat of paint and trim molding added back on top, but as much as I'd love to have it done right now, I just can't tackle it on my own. I'm thinking I might need to phone a friend for some help and maybe do a little teaching along the way to get it perfect. For now, the desk is in place and I'm going to do a quick little styling to make it look like it's already in use. I'll start by adding this Again, I can't say it enough. I really like the simplicity of this desk with its tapered legs. It's very, very feminine, and it just gives a extra softness to the space as well without too many curvy lines. I know it's a lot of lines going on. It's very linear in here, but I'm going to change that as well coming up in another video. Small lamp, although it won't stay in this space long term, it's just a temporary touch just for now for the video. Of course, for me, there has to be a touch of gold in the mix, not too much. Just a subtle accent to give the room that perfect amount of warmth and elegance, because I've already incorporated the mirror, which adds some shine and dimension to the space. And to bring it all to life, I'll add a touch of greenery, whether faux or real flowers. It's all about that final detail that makes it feel fresh and definitely inviting. And there you have it, simple yet stylish update for the room that makes all the difference. And as always, stay inspired, motivated, keep moving, creating something beautiful. If not for yourself, then for someone else. Don't forget to check out that description box for that Patreon account. Maybe I'll see you over there. Bye for now.